this is going to be your first time ever checking out a video on the US military.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting because I'm not really into all this stuff.
Right. So we're just going to see how it is. You don't really know much about the military in America and stuff.
I don't know much about the military in our country.
Oh, really?
No.
Okay. So I'll help you with like the comparisons and whatnot. But 6 reasons why you shouldn't mess with the USA.
Right.
Why they're like the most dominant. Yeah. You know America's the dominant
They're going
country.
to be, well, they're big, aren't they? So they're going to have everything.
Yeah.
Big.
But you know that America's like the #1 country when it comes to like the world with military, right? That nobody messes around with America.
No, I didn't know that.
Oh, you didn't know that?
No.
They're like the top dogs.
I've got pieces the size of houses, so I can only imagine what size the tanks are.
Let's get straight into this.
Have you ever wondered why no one had attacked America, despite their interventions all across the world? Well,
Wait, hold on. People actually have attacked America. Do you know about America dropping the big bombs on Japan? It's because Japan attacked America. Do you not know about that?
Recently?
No. Oh, no, not recently.
Oh.
Gee,
I don't know.
No, a while back, but
Okay.
yeah.
6 very persuasive arguments why no one dares mess with the US.
Yeah, nobody messes around.
Huge army. They say that size doesn't matter. But when it comes to the US Army, size is everything.
Right.
With a staggering 487,000 active duty soldiers and nearly 1.3 million total personnel, it's like an entire metropolitan mobilized for duty.
Alright, just for numbers, the active military in the UK is less than 200,000. And they've got nearly 500,000 active and 1.3 ready million.
Wow.
So a lot of people.
We're friends with the Americans.
Yeah,
aren't we?
what? You get scared?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we are. We're not best
Because we've
friends.
had it, aren't we?
Most capitals in the world would have a smaller population than the US Army.
Right.
This vast network
Nuts.
of dedicated men and women forms the backbone of the Army's strength and capability. The US Army is the land-based unit tasked with defending the nation, safeguarding its interests, and promoting global security.
Well, that's the thing. What he just said there. The U.S. Army is known to protect the world.
Yeah.
So, like, if any country really goes to like has a problem and whatnot, you always hear about the U.S. getting involved, being like, "Hey, stop it," whatever.
That's good, isn't it? Because we'll only protect the supermarket, won't we, really? Won't we?
Well, we will.
No, our army.
Their responsibility
we have a
extends
decent
beyond
army.
territorial borders,
They are
often
decent.
involving humanitarian missions, peacekeeping efforts, and disaster relief operations.
Right.
Their commitment...
You do watch like military films and that,
No.
right? Oh, you don't watch anything
I don't know
military?
anything about militry.
Oh, so you're fully in the dark
No.
with this. Oh, so
I
everything...
didn't even know we had an army.
Oh, yeah.
No, I don't. Oh, no. I have watched one. Saving Private Ryan.
Good movie.
Yeah.
Really good movie.
But I don't think it's real. Not based on real
Wait, I think
thing, is it?
No, I think it is based on
No,
a true
I don't
story.
follow anything army. I don't watch the news.
So
anything
this
like
is
that.
a proper blind reaction. Like, you don't know anything that's going on.
I know, but that, obviously camouflage gear.
Yeah, you know, like...
And they've got guns.
Yeah, you know this is a gun, right?
Of course I know that.
Do you know what gun?
Rifle.
Oh, yeah, it's a rifle.
Is it a rifle?
Yeah, it's a rifle, yeah.
to
And I don't know what
preserving
that's
peace and
got. Is that a bazooka?
Oh, America they have some crazy weapons.
stability, both domestically and internationally, highlights the noble purpose behind their actions. In short, the US Army is like the world's toughest bouncer, keeping troublemakers at bay.
Yeah.
Of course, there are far bigger armies in the world. The Chinese and Indian have superiority in numbers.
How many people do you think is in the Chinese and India army? Have a guess. There's no wrong answers.
2 million.
2 million?
Yeah.
2 million.
2 million.
Wait, I've actually forgotten the number that they have. Oh, wait, no. It's 1.3 million
Oh.
in their active army. So
Right.
America's got 500,000 in active. They got 1.3 million in their active.
Oh, I was close then.
You was? Yeah,
Yeah.
to be fair, that was a good guess. It
wasn't
might be higher now, to be fair. I was thinking of their population. You know their population, right?
No.
1 billion.
Is it?
Yeah, they have 1 billion
What, in
each.
China?
And India.
Really?
1 billion each. Yeah. And there's only 7 billion in the whole world. Mad,
wow, that's a lot, isn't it?
Yeah.
But the efficient weaponry and professionalism give the US Army an edge over them. While both China and India predominantly rely on a conscript army, the US force is entirely professional.
Right.
This means they are rigorously
weapons,
trained
better
and involve
training.
soul-crushing exercises and an in-depth understanding of military tactics. Moreover, each soldier has to take an annual United States Army combat fitness test designed to check the readiness of all available personnel.
See, that's the difference with America and other countries. You know, like countries like Russia and stuff, you hear about like the people, I don't know if you've heard of it, but you know, if Russia and Ukraine had been fighting.
Yeah.
I've heard of like stories of people in Russia have been like trying to leave Russia because they're just getting drafted to the army. No training, no nothing.
Really?
They're just getting grabbed up. They're saying you have to go here, fight here. So they're trying to leave.
Well, that's what they used to do.
Yeah.
In World War II and that, they used to you used to have to go. If
Yeah,
you was
yeah.
underage, you had to go in the army.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But like when it comes to like America, what he's saying here is they're all trained. They all want to be
They
in the
want
army.
to do it. They want to fight for their country.
So they're better trained,
Yeah.
more motivated.
Yeah.
Instead, because it's completely different. As
Yeah.
somebody who's trained, they're proud of their country, they want to do that. To somebody that's like just been forced to do it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Massive.
But they're proud, like you say, they're proud of the country and they want to do it.
Yeah.
I don't think we've got that.
In the
in the
UK?
UK, not
oh
much.
no.
We don't want to fight for our country because we've been treated bad.
For sure. I'm telling you right now, like if we went to war and I got drafted,
Yeah.
I would feel weird because I would feel like, one, I don't have any reasons to fight for this country other than I live here, I was born here.
Yeah.
Right? But I feel like we've all disengaged from each other as a country.
Yeah.
And two, I feel like why should I be fighting a country that I've got no problems with?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like I don't have any problems with the
I
people.
would fight for our country. I would if that Keema, whatever his name is, Sturmer,
Keir Starmer.
he's standing right next to me. On
Fighting
the
with
front,
you.
Yeah.
Hey, good point.
Yeah.
Good point.
Yes.
The ACFT is intended to represent movements on an active battlefield closely. It includes basic exercises like squats, deadlifts, power throws, push-ups,
see all that
pull-ups,
weightlifting?
and
Yeah.
a 2-mile run. Soldiers
Strong.
that fail the test are put under observation to meet the standards for the next test. That's why most US soldiers actually look like they can bench press an Abrams tank.
Mad.
Thankfully,
They're proper
the
vetted,
US
aren't they?
Army
Yeah.
has enough Abrams to go around. That's the
See,
main
I've watched so many like things on the army, as in like movies and TV shows, and they're so badass.
Yeah.
So bad. Like in the UK, we do have a badass army called the SAS.
Yeah.
They're really cool as well. And like, I do have respect for people in the army.
Oh,
like,
100%.
like
100%.
I've got friends that's in the army and stuff. Full on. Like, when I sit here and say I
100%.
want to fight for the country, it don't mean I don't respect the army.
No,
Fully respect
no,
anybody
no.
that does that, right? It's just me personally. I feel like if I got drafted, I wouldn't have the heart to do
No,
so.
I don't think they've given us. They've not been kind to us, have they?
battle tank of the United States. About 5,000 M1 Abram tanks are used, while another 3,000 lay in storage, with some being dismantled for
A lot
spare
of tanks.
parts.
Weird how the tanks
Along
are so
with the
small inside.
Right? Yeah. But
I
did
have
you thought me bigger.
Yeah, because like when you see it in the movies, you got a massive tank, but then it's just like a one-man
Yeah.
hole.
Yeah. No, I know what you're saying.
Tanks, the Army has 6,724 Bradley fighting vehicles, 4,466 Stryker armored personnel carriers, 600 armored combat support vehicles,
my
and
gosh.
around
Where do they
25,000
put all
mine.
them?
They've got loads of bases. They've got a lot of bases around the whole world.
We ain't got that
Protect.
many, have we?
Oh no, not even close.
Vehicles. And if that's not enough, the US Army has about 2,200 self-propelled artillery units, among which are 500 HIMARS systems.
What is
These
that?
bad boys were the
They're fire missiles.
among which are
So
500
like
That is.
these will have
Yeah.
like missile rockets in there, and they would just fire long
Is that
distance.
the target thing?
HIMARS
That
systems.
circle?
I don't know. I think it's more like radar.
Oh, okay.
They don't need like a name. It's just all on the computer.
Among which are 500 HIMARS systems. These bad boys were the game changer in the Russo-Ukraine
Oh,
war
wow.
that's
my
still
gosh.
raging on. As you can imagine, this doesn't come cheap. So if you're wondering why America has no universal healthcare, well, you needn't look any further than their military spending.
They spend a lot.
The United States allocates around 15%.
Yeah, it's the UK. UK flag.
Oh, yeah.
With it.
Of its entire spending on its military force.
Wow.
This accounts for $877 billion.
That's how much they spend a year on their army.
And what, like tanks and stuff like that?
The whole shebang.
Wow.
Weapons, tanks, vehicles, the training. 877 billion a year.
That is a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
4 Elon Musks combined couldn't
Four of
upkeep
them.
such a massive force. The US defense budget accounts for
Yeah, this is the list, so you can compare it. So we spend 59 billion
On the army.
a year,
Okay.
right?
Oh, my-
America, 800 bill. China,
Wow.
250. Germany, 100.
Also, America's the biggest.
Oh, no, yeah, so America spends more than the next top 10 combined.
Wow.
So like that's why they've got everything. They've got all the best vehicles. They've got all the best weapons.
Yeah.
around 38% of the entire global military spending.
Mad.
And it's bigger than the next 10 countries
There we go, yeah.
combined. The second in this regard is China, with a $292 billion budget.
That's still a
while
lot.
Russia
Yeah.
is third with $86
Who's
billion.
that, Russia?
The
Yeah.
US Army gets about $177 billion of the total budget, which would be the world's third best financed army, right after China. Of course, the huge and well-funded army is just the tip of the iceberg. After all, in a war, whoever controls the sky controls the battlefield. Of course, the US military doctrine knows this very well. Air Force. Few can rival the United States Air
Didn't I used to collect a load of these jets? Can you remember when I was a kid?
Force.
Yeah.
Because I was watching a video, and I actually think I used to collect loads of these, didn't I?
You had a few. Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Didn't I used
yeah.
to have... my memory's terrible, so I can't
Yeah,
really remember, but
yeah.
I'm pretty sure I had loads of like these jets, and I used to be kind of obsessed with the
Yeah,
army.
yeah. Oh, you was completely obsessed with the army.
I really was.
I did actually think that you was going to go in the army.
Really?
Yeah, that's how obsessed you were, because you used to wear combat gear
Yep, loved it.
and you played with the little soldiers.
Yep, yeah.
And even when we was on holiday, you used to hide behind sand dunes. Can you remember? And pop it up
kind
going... always, always. And do you remember that time you wanted a plastic gun from the shop and I wouldn't let you have it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and you kicked off all
Yeah.
the way home.
I've always loved the army. Like
Always,
I've probably
always.
seen nearly every single army film
Yeah.
and that. I've always been obsessed with the army.
Yeah.
Which is kind of crazy to say. Like my opinions for me joining the UK army.
Yeah.
Like if I was drafted, you know, because like with me being so obsessed,
yeah.
surely I wouldn't have a problem if it ever got to it.
I think back in the day, if it,
Maybe.
you probably would have.
Maybe.
But I think with the state of the UK at the minute, I
Yeah.
think that puts a lot of people.
I feel like if I was American
Yeah.
and I was living in America, born American,
Yeah.
I'd have no problem at all.
Yeah.
Because if I was actually proud of the country and I felt connected to it,
Yeah.
then I
I
probably
think
would.
that's it. That's
There's
the
no
key.
connection. Yeah,
It's connection.
there's no connection.
There's no connection
No, there's not.
here.
Military might. If you remember the Dumb Ways to Die song,
Song, I don't
this
know.
one would
famous.
probably be
Oh, right,
right
okay.
up there after poke a stick at a grizzly bear. Though admittedly, you have a chance against a grizzly. That's more than could be said when you mess up with the US Air Force. With over 330,000 active duty personnel
So
and a
people are
vast
actually
number.
scared in America then?
Everyone.
Oh, really?
Oh, everyone.
Oh, that's good that we're friends.
Literally, they rule. Well, they don't rule the world, but they have pretty much the biggest say
Right. Okay.
in what goes on because they're just so strong.
Right, that's good then, isn't it?
Like they do have enemies. It's like they don't really get on too well with China, and they're powerful, and they don't really get on too well with Russia and other countries.
I thought
But,
Korean had a good. Korea?
North Korea,
Yeah, and they got a good.
no, they're just always in the news.
Oh, right.
Yeah, they're just
okay,
always in the
okay.
news. But yeah, nobody will mess with America.
That's good.
Not yet, anyway.
In reserves, this military branch is a formidable powerhouse on its own. They have a level of organization and discipline that allows them to execute complex operations with precision and efficiency.
astronaut.
The numbers, as always, are meaningless without
at
the
that jet.
equipment. And the US Air Force equipment is the best in the world. With over 5,200
That literally looks like an alien spacecraft, don't it?
Do you know what? You must. Could you fly a jet like that? Do you think how fast do they go?
Oh man, that's why they look like astronauts.
Yeah.
They go so fast, so high up.
You must feel ill.
Yeah,
You go on a roller coaster, you feel ill.
Yeah, no, it would be crazy. It would, because they spin around and all
Yeah,
sorts.
that's what I'm
like,
saying.
yeah.
It's like, oh dear.
5,200 military aircraft, the US has the largest aerial
Ships.
armada in history. The bulk comprises the
That's-
F-Series
that's
fighter jets,
crazy, isn't it?
1,511 units, or 29% of all Air Force. The most common fighter jet in the US Army is the F-16C.
So
Still,
cool.
the rock star of the show is the F-22A Raptor. This fearsome machinery could make even the bravest soldier cry like a little girl.
Love it.
Its technology is so advanced that some experts with tinfoil head attire will suggest that the aliens are behind this design. Or why not the five-dimensional
Absolutely
lizards who control...
crazy.
Hey, let's hope. Have you heard about the alien mothership that's coming to the Earth?
Don't be silly.
Have you not heard about it?
Yeah, and his name's Paul.
No, they actually is some massive 12-mile long thing on track to come to us. Genuinely, there is.
A mothership of what?
No.
An alien?
No, we don't know it's aliens.
Yeah, I saw a spaceship.
Well, then they're already here.
No, I did see a spaceship.
Where
Not
did-
recently.
Weird.
No, years and years ago. Right, so do you know I've got that top window in the hall?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm walking upstairs to my bedroom. This is the honest truth. And I looked out the window and I saw 5, well, no, I can't remember how many, about 5 or 8 lights, square lights in a row
Okay.
in the sky.
A plane.
No, in a row, like, just,
Yeah.
yeah. So I looked out and I thought, that's weird. So I shouted to your dad and he wouldn't listen. So I had to go down and fetch him.
Yep.
And when I come back up, it just disappeared. I saw it disappear.
Well, that's because you went down and went up and it was gone.
No. I went to the top of the stairs. It was still there. And then all of a sudden it went, poof. It just disappeared.
Oh, interesting. So the aliens are already here then?
Oh, it was above my ass.
We gotta watch an alien.
What else was it?
We gotta watch an alien video. I don't know. It could be a million reasons. I fully believe in aliens. I don't think they've came here yet.
They might already be here.
They could already be here. They could in the oceans, deep below. Could be. Could be the mermaid.
Or the world. Still, looking at the Raptor's capabilities, they might be onto something. After all, the F-22A has the ability to supercruise, meaning it can sustain supersonic
It's just
speeds
crazy when you
without
see
the need
this
for
compared
to the old
afterburners. This
planes that we used
capability
to have.
allows
Oh, yeah.
the aircraft to cover long distances quickly while
that.
conserving fuel. Moreover, the jet is equipped with state-of-the-art avionics systems, including advanced radar, sensors, and electronic warfare systems. These technologies provide the pilot with comprehensive situational awareness and enable effective engagement of multiple targets simultaneously. And since that's not enough of an advantage, the F-22A Raptor is practically invisible. Its design incorporates stealth technology, making it difficult to detect by enemy radar systems. Its shape, materials, and coatings...
By the way,
Crazy,
like
isn't it?
these jets you're looking at right now are way ahead of the game when it comes to other countries' jets.
Yeah.
Like we won't understand all the technical things to it, like all the whatever it's all the details to the actual weapons and that, but they're powerful. Very fast, very good.
help reduce its radar signature, allowing it to operate deep within hostile airspace with reduced risk of detection. Detecting one of these bad boys is like detecting a bee from 100 miles. Easy peasy. The F-22A Raptor is like a flying army on its own. It has an impressive arsenal of air-to-air and air-to-ground weapons. The jet carries internally stored missiles, such as the AIM-9X Sidewinder and A-120 AMRAAM, as well as precision-guided bombs and air-to-surface missiles. Its weapon systems are integrated with its advanced sensor suite, enabling
Do they
precise...
have a practice run on these bombs?
Oh, all the time.
Where would they bomb?
Oh, America's massive. They would do it in like in the desert or whatnot, just like in the middle of nowhere. But you know what's cool about these bombs, right?
Yeah.
So I assume you think they just lock it onto an area and then drop it and it just goes straight to that area.
Yeah.
No, they control themselves.
They control the bombs.
Yeah. So
What,
like they
like a remote control.
no. So they will lock it onto an area.
Yeah.
It could be a moving vehicle.
Yeah.
Just moving around.
Yeah.
And the missile will drop.
Yeah.
And then it will navigate itself to the vehicle.
What?
Yeah.
So you can actually sit at home with your plane.
No, there's somebody in here flying the jet.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is you don't need to be flying the jet. You can just trigger that bomb.
Well, yeah, they do have drone jets as well.
Oh.
But yeah, no, like the bomb will control itself. You lock it onto a target. That's why, like, you know,
how far can it go?
Very far.
Can it?
So you know, like when it's jet versus jet, the other
Yeah.
jet's gonna be moving around everywhere.
Yeah.
You know how like you were seeing like movies or
Yeah.
whatever. The missile will follow it.
Yeah.
That's what it's doing. It's locking on. It follows.
Crazy, isn't it?
It's nuts.
are integrated with its advanced sensor suite,
Oh, yeah,
enabling
look.
precise targeting and engagement. As if that's not terrifying enough, the US Air Force also has a fleet of 152
Look at
bombers.
that.
19 of them are the strategic B-2 Spirit
I love
bombers,
this one.
What
each
is
one
that?
costing about
This has to be alien tech.
That is definitely alien.
This is
That might be what I saw at the top of the window, you know? Something like that.
This is alien tech right here.
$2 billion.
That costs
These
$2 billion.
expensive beauties have low observable characteristics
$2
that
billion
extend
just for
beyond
one?
their radar
Nuts, isn't it?
signature. It also minimizes its infrared, acoustic, electromagnetic, and visual signatures, further enhancing its survivability and reducing
Yeah.
the enemy's ability to detect and
But like you're probably thinking, how does it have like missiles inside there because it's so flat? It's still massive. Like it looks here a lot smaller than what it actually is.
Oh, that fires missiles as well.
Yeah, loads of bombs. Loads.
the enemy's ability to detect and target it.
It's a
In
bit like that
simple
flat
terms,
fish.
the B-2
What do you
is
call that,
practically
flat fish?
invisible.
Look.
I know it's Stingray.
Yeah.
Stingray.
Doesn't it look? It's
Yeah.
got the eyes and everything.
And you thought the Spirit
Yeah,
nickname
it
was
does.
just for show. The B-2 is designed with advanced stealth features that significantly reduce its radar signature. Its sleek shape, composite materials, and special
Would you like to
coatings
drive it like
enable
that?
it to
Okay,
Or
so
fly.
funny story actually. So there's so many people that watch my videos
Yeah.
just in the military. So many.
Yeah.
So I talked to loads of them.
Yeah.
I don't know how real this offer is because I don't know if you're allowed to do it, but I got offered by somebody in the military to actually fly with them in a jet. So 2 seats jet, they fly it, and I'm just sat in there.
Really?
Yeah, I got an offer for that. He said if I come to America, come to this location, you actually do that. My only issue is, as cool as I would love to do that, and I probably would, I'm terrified of flying.
You don't like fair rides?
I don't like rides and I don't like flying. Even though I do fly, I've been on so many
you are
planes,
terrified of fair
but I
rides.
am scared of flying.
Yeah, you are.
So I would probably throw up. But I feel like it's one of those things that if I got offered in the moment, you would have to take it.
Yeah, but you can't throw up in that, can you?
Because it's a once in a lifetime thing.
It is.
It really is,
It
but
is.
I would be terrified.
Yeah.
I genuinely would be so scared.
penetrate deep
way
into
it
enemy
flies as
territory
well. Oh, man.
undetected,
be
making it
sick.
extremely
Yeah.
difficult to track and engage with air defense systems. To add insult to injury, the B-2 has an exceptional range of over 6,000 nautical miles, 11,000
Yeah, it is mad to think that like people genuinely have control of these and fly them.
I would like you to go in it and I'll have control of it. Hey?
What?
No, I'll send you the circle.
No.
Keep flipping
without
over. I'm good.
refueling, allowing it to strike targets located deep within enemy
Look at that.
territory. This long-range capability enables the bomber to conduct
Scary. Can you
missions
imagine that?
globally.
If
That's
you
how
were-
big it is.
If you was at war with them and it came over your head,
Oh,
can you
no,
imagine
you're
that?
done. Yeah, you're done. This
That
is what.
would be so scary.
This
wouldn't
is
it?
why you don't mess with America, man. Like, look how huge it is.
How many people you can fit in there then?
Well,
All them people.
Look at all those people just standing.
They go in there.
Probably not all of them. I don't know
I
how
thought
many.
it was only like 2 people.
It probably is.
Oh.
That would be crowded because this is the only area you can go in really, but it's huge.
Without needing forward basing or extensive aerial refueling support. To top it all off, the B-2 is equipped with advanced defense systems, including radar warning receivers, infrared countermeasures, and a defensive management system. These capabilities help protect the bomber against enemy threats, enhancing
Crazy.
its survivability in hostile environments. As you can imagine, these gadgets cost money, and the
for
Air
sure.
Force is handsomely compensated. For 2023, the budget of this branch of the military is approximately $194 billion. Where
So 200 billion just on the Air Force, and all the jets, the
Oh my
missiles as
gosh,
well.
that's-
It's an expensive job.
Well, to be honest, this includes the Space Force, and they do work on some seriously top secret stuff.
Right.
So, who knows? Death lasers from space next year?
Bro, this is what I'm saying. I've always said, right, like with how technology's going now, they're going to like lasers, like laser weapons, robot weapons, drones, like where
Yeah.
you'd have to like
Yeah.
be inside. There's literally going to be a weapon in space which just pinpoints wherever it wants and just fires a laser and destroys it. There will be, you know what? They're probably working
Well,
on it right
yeah,
now.
yeah.
They probably are.
Perhaps? Are you scared yet? Don't be silly. We still haven't told you about the most terrifying aspects of the US military. Now go change your pants and let's get right back to it. Navy. There have been some terrifying naval superiorities over the centuries. The Spanish Armada, the British Navy, and the sea turtles from Finding Nemo. None of them, however, can come even close to the behemoth that is the US Navy. The naval superiority of the United States.
Isn't it crazy to think, right? Back in the day, yeah, these used to be Viking ships,
Yes.
wooden boats beating on their shields.
Yeah.
Right?
Shooting cannons from the
Yeah.
sides of the ship.
Half of them are being sunk because
Yeah.
there's a screw loose or a piece of rope
Crazy,
loose.
Yeah.
And now look at these bad boys.
Yeah. Or
Behemoth that is the US Navy. The naval superiority of the United States Armed Forces is simply overwhelming. Not only can no other country compare, the entire world combined can't even come close to the sheer force and numbers of this colossal power.
Don't they look
With
smart, though?
350,000 personnel and 485 vessels under their command, the US ensures nothing happens on the high seas without their knowledge.
Ain't no one getting
Moreover,
past them,
as they are
are they?
determined to retain their superiority, the US Navy has ordered another 90 ships that are either in construction or being planned. When it comes to equipment,
That's the thing.
How
that-
many ships?
90 more.
90 more.
Yeah, they've got so many. They just keep adding so many. There's like they're just gonna stay the most powerful for so long.
the US Navy doesn't rely on old
Oh,
dragon-headed
there you go.
fighter ships.
It's Viking.
No, they opt for a space-age technology infused into their massive force. With 11 aircraft carriers, the US Navy guarantees that its fleet will not only be dominant in the seas, but also in the sky.
Oh, they're covering
Just so you
all
can
bases,
imagine
aren't
how
they?
overwhelming the US naval power is, you can check how long it took 5 aircraft carriers to take down the entire Iraqi air defense systems in
Mad.
2003. It took them under a week. After that, the war continued for merely 6 weeks before all major hostilities ended. Along with the carriers, the US Navy also boasts a massive fleet of 22
That's the thing. Like, if you're at war and you see one of these rocking up and you know it's a US ship, you know the war's gonna be pretty much done. They're just
Yeah.
gonna blow you up like crazy. It's brutal. The stories that I've seen and heard of the Navy and like the US military taking control of areas
Yeah.
It's mad. They do it so quick and so easily.
Yeah.
Cruisers, 62 destroyers, 12 dock landing ships, 17 frigates,
Look at that.
4 guided missile submarines, 53 attack submarines, 9 amphibious assault ships, 2 amphibious command ships, 9 amphibious transport docks, 3 littoral combat
That
ships,
looks sick.
13 mine
That looks
countermeasure ships,
sick.
and hundreds of other support ships. As you
That's
can
a lot of
imagine,
ships.
this doesn't come cheap. And naturally, the US Navy gets the lion's share of the defense budget. For 2023, the US Navy has $230 billion dollars, which is almost as high as the entire Chinese military budget.
Mad.
Still, these ships are not the most terrifying thing about the Navy. This honor goes to one of the deadliest special forces in the world, Navy SEAL Team 6.
Oh, you've heard of Navy SEAL, surely?
Oh, these are them that come through the windows on a string.
Yeah.
Aren't they?
These are the badass people where, like, you send when you need the job done.
Right. So
You-
these are the top
Yeah. So, like, let's say
people.
you was the most feared person on the planet,
Yeah.
right? You are just on a spree of taking out every country.
Yeah.
The only way we're going to stop you, because you're so powerful.
Is the SAS.
No, that's us. That's
Oh.
UK. These are the Navy SEALs.
SEALs.
We're sending these guys. These guys are the people that's going to stop
They
you.
look hard.
Yeah.
Don't they?
Yeah, they're so cool.
They look
To one
cool.
of the deadliest special forces in the world, Navy SEAL Team 6. To become part of this team, you have to literally go through torture, as the recruiting process consists of sleep
imagine?
deprivation, hypothermia resistance,
Can you imagine
What, the training?
The training for
It's
that.
I've actually heard that for the Navy SEAL Team 6 training, they literally drown you and
Yeah,
bring you back to
yeah.
life. Like they
Because they don't want you to give out information, do they? So you've
Yeah,
got to be under your.
I've heard, I don't know how true it is, but I've heard they will bring you down in the water, pretty much wait till you drown and pass out, grab you back up, and then bring you back to life. Just so you go through the field. So, it is so that you create, like, you've got the mentality of, like, you're staying there no matter what in the water.
Well, yeah, because you're going to
Discipline.
get interrogated, aren't you?
Yeah,
By
it's
the opposite army
brutal.
and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
you've got to make sure you don't spill the beans.
Yeah, they're badass though.
electric shocks, waterboarding, mental torture,
Mad.
and of course, rigorous physical exercises.
Yeah, you literally get tortured.
Unsurprisingly, there are more deaths during the recruitment process than during missions in this team. As
There's more deaths during the recruitment than there is in the missions. That just shows that the
That's
recruitment is
hard.
terrifying
Yeah.
since you die, and it also shows that when you do become a Navy SEAL, you pretty much don't die because you're insane. They don't have many deaths when you're actually a Navy SEAL, but yeah, the recruitment, the fact that people die is actually nuts.
Do you have to be in the army before you go to this? Is this like the next step?
I think so. I don't really know how the recruitment works. I feel like you do have to be a military personnel, and
And then you work your way up to be a SEAL.
Yeah. And then once you're like, you're the best of the best.
Best of the best.
Yeah, you become a SEAL.
you can see, the Navy is not just a bunch of sailors armed with rubber ducks and water pistols. These highly trained professionals eat, sleep, and breathe the sea. So naturally, they are experts at hosting elaborate sink-your-own-battleship parties. Furthermore, the Navy's primary goal is to protect the interests of the United States and ensure the free flow of goods and services across the world's oceans. They are the guardians of the seas, the maritime superheroes who keep pirates, smugglers,
Captain
and
Jack.
giant sea monsters at bay. No wonder you
Oh,
haven't heard
yeah.
Liam Neeson shouting to release the Kraken. The Kraken is scared. And how can it be otherwise when 1/3 of the US nuclear triad is cruising the seas and another is flying
Oh, you know about the nuclear bombs, right?
No.
You don't know what nukes are?
Yeah, bombs.
Yeah. So nukes are like the worst of the worst.
Yeah.
If we got into a nuclear war, everyone's pretty much done.
Yeah.
They're the biggest
They're
bombs.
the big ones that could
Yeah.
take out a state.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. So a lot of them are on these ships. They won't get used because you're not allowed to use them, because once one is used, everybody's using them and the whole world is done.
Right.
So nobody uses them.
menacingly over its head. As for the third one, well, let's find out. ICBMs.
These are the nukes.
The third part of the nuclear
Alright.
triad is the land-based intercontinental ballistic missiles. Those are positioned all across the United States and can reach every city in the world. So don't worry, you are just one red button push away from being
Is it
obliterated.
literally a red
well, not
button?
I think so. I think so. I don't know if it is literally a red button, but he always
Right.
refers to it. So yeah.
So is that nuke always ready then?
Oh yeah, the nuke's always ready.
So it's always ready. It's there
Yeah.
in a
This is a fun fact.
something, in a room or something, in a factory or.
So pretty much at all times, always, every important person of every country. I know with the president of America, he will have somebody with a briefcase next to him
Right.
all the time, and I think that has the code to the nukes. So like the telephone or something
Is
inside.
that real? Is that factual?
I don't know, but I'll go toast. But at all times, pretty much
Okay.
at all times, the nukes are ready.
Wow.
Because, like, for example, you gotta be ready because
Yeah.
they're so powerful. Let's say Russia launched a nuke, you literally need to launch yours or be prepared for it in seconds. It can't be minutes.
And what are we launching it for then? To blow the other missile out the sky?
Yeah, so we do have defenses to stop nukes.
So that's what you'd do, just blow the other missile?
Yeah, but they would also send nukes to that country as well.
Right.
So, like, but basically, it'll be. This is why nuclear war will be the worst.
It's a shame we can't all just get along in peace and harmony,
I know.
innit, eh?
If everybody sent nukes to everyone, we're all done.
Yeah.
We're all done.
Exactly.
Especially
The
UK,
entire
we're
launch
tiny.
process is much more complicated and secretive. Still, there is certainly not one giant red button in the Oval Office that sends all the nukes to wherever Joe Biden said in a dementia episode. The US land-based nuclear warheads are currently mounted on a $7 million LGM-30 Minuteman III. The US has 400 of these bad boys spread
400.
all across America. Another 14 nuclear warheads are deep under the sea, carried by nuclear-capable Ohio-class Trident submarines. 5 are in the Atlantic, and 9 are in the Pacific. So there's no safe place on Earth if you think you've been left behind. The rest of the 1,365 operational warheads are placed on B-2 strategic bombers, ready to rain hell from the skies. The ICBMs, however, are rarely used. Those are for extreme cases. And thankfully, we haven't crossed this bridge yet. So, for
That-
now,
it would be
the
terrifying.
US forces predominantly
We don't wanna
use
cross that bridge, do we?
UGM-109 Tomahawk and UGM-84 Harpoon submarine-launched missiles when it comes to submarine warfare. Otherwise, the US Armed Forces have a range of deadly spears, such as the AIM-7 Sparrow air-to-air missile, AGM-114 Hellfire air-to-surface missile, MIM-104 Patriot surface-to-air missile, and the FGM-148 Javelin surface-to-surface missile, to name a few. And while each one of these deadly beauties costs a small fortune,
yeah.
they are highly effective due to one simple fact. They are part of the US Precision-Guided Munition Policy. Precision-Guided Munitions. If, despite all the firepower, nukes, and missiles, you're still deranged enough to think you can come on top in a war against the US, you're in for a treat. Not only do the US Armed Forces have a stockpile of munitions that can probably topple Everest, but most of their heavy weaponry uses precision-guided munitions.
So precision guided is what I was talking about
That-
earlier.
where it goes like
where it
that,
will just it will just guide itself
Yeah,
to you.
yeah.
So you can't escape it.
Or PGMs. The smart bombs, as these ultra-modern death toys are called, are used in all US military branches and have one task and one task alone:
Track you.
to be precise. This means that they can hit a specific target based on one of a few options.
Do you know what blows my mind with America, right? They've actually got missiles. So you would think if you was in a bunker, very, very, very far underground,
Yeah.
you're safe.
Yeah.
Because it's going to hit the ground and blow up the ground. But America has missiles designed to pierce through the ground, so many layers,
And pin you out.
yet go to the bunker
No.
and then explode when it's at the bunker. How insane is that? And they've used it. And it's worked.
Really?
Yeah, mad. Insane. So a missile goes through the ground, don't explode, hits the bunker, explodes. Insane, isn't it?
For example, they can be GPS, infrared, or laser guided.
Laser
These
bombs.
weapons are so effective that despite their high manufacturing price, they are worth every cent. For example, in the First Gulf War, PGMs comprised only 9% of the used weapons, yet accounted for about 75% of all successful hits. So naturally, after 1991, the US military invested heavily in developing and enhancing these weapons capabilities.
Well, makes sense.
And if you
Hits
think
all the
Skynet
targets.
is behind this entire endeavor, waiting to destroy the world, the sixth reason why you shouldn't mess with the US will definitely not give you any peace of mind. Drones.
Oh yeah, this is where the world's going to now.
So drones are camera things in
Yeah,
the sky, but they're bomb things, I'm assuming.
Yeah, so they fly, like you control it by remote or whatever.
Yeah.
You control it by the computer.
Yeah.
They'll fly by themselves and then they'll just bomb you. Nobody's even in it. Just
Yeah.
robots just bombing you. Mad.
If the Russo-Ukrainian war taught us something, it's that whoever has
Look
the
at
most
that.
drones has
that
the
drone?
advantage.
Yeah, they're big.
It's quite astounding seeing
Whoa,
a 2
they're the
million...
size of a plane.
They have drone jets and drone helicopters. They're big now, you know.
Yeah, but the whole thing explodes.
No. So this would look. They got missiles here. Look. So it will drop
right,
these.
okay. And that's a drone.
Yeah, nobody's in that.
Is that
the
the
mo-
camera
Probably.
at the bottom?
Yeah, the sensor. Yeah. Mad in it.
drones
Oh
has
my
the advantage.
Look at that.
It's quite astounding seeing a $2 million rocket downing a $20,000 drone. It's quite cost effective. Thus,
So
the
how much
force
is-
that has the most drones has the biggest advantage. Guess who has the most drones?
America.
Come on,
America.
I'll wait. Yes, the US has at least 11,000 unmanned
11,000.
aircraft systems, better known as drones.
Mad.
Those are the mosquitoes of the battlefield.
Never
Pesky,
seen that.
Look, drone helicopter.
deadly,
Never ever.
and
So
tough
nobody's
to get
actually in
rid
there?
of.
No.
While just several years back, the UASs were used entirely for surveillance, after the start of the War on Terror, the US has invested heavily in transforming them from a support tool to a prime weapon against the enemy.
Insane.
Obviously, messing with the United States Armed Forces is not a good idea.
The drones look like Red Dwarf.
Yeah, no.
Don't they?
They're cool though, aren't they?
Yeah.
And it's so interesting where like the world is heading to as well.
It's quite refreshing, actually. And I'm pleased that we are allies
Allies.
with
Yep.
them.
Yep. Hopefully that don't change.
Yeah. Because if we do,
We're
if it
screw-
took, we've had it. We've had it, Lewis.
No, we will have some drones ourselves. Not
Hey.
as many as America, but we'll
Our
have
drones are about that big.
No, we got some big
Have
military
we?
ones. Yeah, we'll have some big military ones.
Not like that, though.
No, but the thing with the UK and America, we share a lot of things as well.
Yeah.
So we share a lot of the same weapons, a lot of the same stuff. But we just have a lesser scale because we don't have as much money as them. But no, as somebody that don't really watch anything to do with military, you
It's
learn quite a bit.
scary, actually.
No, it
I
is.
think that's why I don't watch anything like that.
It is
scares
terrifying.
me.
No, it is terrifying. Because
Yeah.
if it ever got to the point where we have to actually use these,
It will. It will.
but hopefully not.
Hopefully not, but it will. You know,
Yeah.
we're gonna at some point.
If
whenever.
it does though, I'm definitely like let's say we was going to a war,
Yeah.
UK and America are aligned. I wonder if I would be allowed to put on the American kit. Like, can I just switch? Like, if we're allies anyway, it don't really make a difference, does it?
Oh,
I'm sure some of these guys can help me out here to switch.
Yeah.
No, let us know what you guys think to that in the comment section.
Interested.
If you guys enjoyed, make sure you leave a thumbs up, subscribe for more content. We'll see you all in the next one.
Bye.
Peace.